Hello and welcome back to Rise of the Argonauts. And yeah, last episode we finally cleared our name and proved our innocence in the trial by combat. And we also defeated Achilles. Well, it was officially a draw, but yeah. And also we've learned that the king is not himself, and we need to, you know, stir him up a little bit and tell him about the black tongues. Also, we need to visit Pythias and Zosime. So yeah, let's do that right now. For a side quest, maybe we'll get a reward or something.
Ever hear the story of the mad King Iolcus? He decreed that all statues in his honor be made of ice. Knowing that no great king outlives his works, he wanted to be the first.
They say a Mycenaean never loses in battle. They either win or achieve a glorious death.
Okay.
The slums, market, and docks lie beyond.
I do.
Yeah, I would
Open
like
up!
to.
If I may say so, you fought well, sir. Ares smiles on you.
To get to the market to speak with Pythias. So there he is.
King Jason, thank you, 1,000 times thank you. Pythias told me how you saved him. Our debts are erased, and we're leaving this place forever.
We make for far-off Massalia to the west. With your help, we have new life.
Now, if only Hera would bless us with a child, all our prayers would be answered.
May Hera bless you with the gift you seek. Farewell to you both.
Okay, we didn't really get any reward, but sure. It's fine. So now we need to go back over there and speak with the guy. Iolcus, I think his name was. Okay, so his voice file.
I do.
Open
work.
the gate!
I'm not sure
Make
why.
no trouble on the royal grounds, or trouble is what you'll get.
This is the Steam version, so maybe it didn't download completely. I'm not sure why, but it doesn't impact the story that much, so it's fine. So the guy is somewhere over here, probably. Yeah, probably over here. This guy. Yeah.
Yes, what is it? Captain Iolcus, I am King Jason of Iolcus. Senator Anaxagoras says you can assist me. Have you had any reports of suspicious men in the city?
Well, there's you, and that ship full of Ionians. But we're keeping an eye on them.
What about Black Tongues? I saw one in your market.
Black Tongues? In Mycenae? With all due respect, sir, this is the most secure port in Greece.
Not
Every
so secure,
ship
I
is
guess.
inspected personally by a member of my guard. Any Black Tongue fool enough to come, we'd find him before he left the harbor.
I'd like to see your dock reports.
Not going to happen. Those reports contain sensitive and private trade information. If you had authorization from the entire Senate and the King, maybe I'd consider it. Otherwise, forget it.
So you'll do nothing. It's one thing to be confident, it's another to ignore a threat.
I'll not have you question my command, sir. Between Lycomedes' tournament, unrest in the Senate, and your recent trial, the people are on edge.
Okay.
Now's the time when violence can spread like wildfire. I need my men where they are. Now, if you'll excuse me, Your Highness.
So he's not really helpful. He's probably the traitor.
Pardon, sir. I'm Alexius, guardsman of the watch. I overheard your conversation with the captain. I too saw something strange in the market.
At least someone saw
Can't
something.
say if it was a black tongue, but one moment he was there, and the next he wasn't.
Did he have strange tattoos?
Yes, sir. All up his arm. Clean scalp. Strange dress. Moment he saw me, he turned down an alley. When I caught up, he was gone.
Keep alert, Alexius. Let me know if you see anything else.
I will, sir. But if I may, some advice. Seek the stork.
The stork? Who's that?
Criminal type. Smuggling, gambling, money lending, spying. He's got his fingers in many pies. I shouldn't say this, but he knows more of what goes on here than any senator.
Where's this stork make its nest?
There's the rub. We don't know who he is. We've tried to find him, but when it comes to the stork, people get forgetful. He's somewhere near the market, I'm sure of it. Perhaps you can track him down, being an outsider and all.
Okay. So we need to find the stork's nest. Maybe we can talk with Ares here? No. It's just a quick way to just access this skill tree. Okay, so what about this stork? Question the cargo master. So yeah, I guess we can go in the direction of the port and maybe
Say, friend, you look handy in a
maybe
fight.
we can talk with someone on the way
I
there.
am Damon of Crete. I could use a man like that.
Okay, what about
Why?
your offer?
Expecting a fight?
No, nothing so dramatic. It's for a noble purpose, I assure you. As I said before, I hail from Crete. Let's say the person I represent could be as important as King Minos himself.
Go on.
I'm tracking a dangerous fugitive who escaped from the prison of King Minos. I have reason to believe this criminal has found refuge on Mycenae, working in the bowels of the arena. The man's name is Daedalus. I need only that someone bring me proof he's here.
No, I'm not going to.
What was this man's crime?
I'm not at liberty to say. I was sent here by the royal family of Crete. That's all you must know.
Why not just inform the guard if this man is a criminal?
Relations between Crete and Mycenae are something less than friendly. Until I'm certain, it would reflect poorly on my employer if my accusations proved untrue.
Say you get your proof. What then?
Then I send word to the man I represent and await further instructions. Nothing more than that.
What kind of proof do you need?
Simple. A feather.
A feather?
The man keeps a pair of wings with him. Wings made from the feathers of a rare bird found only on Crete. I will be most grateful to the man who brings me one of those feathers.
Hope you find what you're looking for, Dave.
Yeah, hope you find
And
it.
I hope you remember me, should you find your way into the arena's underbelly.
I'm not going to betray Daedalus. He lost his son. That's enough punishment, I guess, for him. Yeah, and we can get proof that he is... Yeah, no. We're not going to do anything about that. So let's go to the cargo master. The only reason I would go to Daedalus is just to tell him that someone from Crete is looking for him. But for now, let's go to the docks and speak with the cargo master. Yes, speed this up. So, where do I need to go? Which way? Yeah, get stuck on something. You, do you know anything about this store?
Bread for sale? Hungry, sir?
I'm looking for the stork.
I don't know him.
Don't be afraid. He doesn't need to know how I found him.
I can't say, sir. I can't. But you might ask Hippia about her son, Origin. Her stall's in the northwest corner of the market.
Okay. Yeah, so she actually knew something about the guy. So, do we need to go to the cargo master? Not really. Or maybe we should.
This market is a temple for those who worship money.
And there's a lot of people who worship money. Because, well, money solves a lot of problems. For example, you're sick, you don't need to wait in queues and just go to a private doctor and get diagnosed.
Jason, I feel a bit unwell.
What's wrong, son?
I did what you said. I watched a match during a trial by combat. I saw this one man had his head chopped off after it stopped rolling. It just scared me.
Yeah, now he knows how bad some people get injured while fighting.
There's no glory in killing for sport, son. I hope you see that.
So much blood. It was horrible.
But that's the life of the arena fight. I thought that's what you wanted.
It means so much.
Sign up. It's time for you to go home. Find the next Iolcan vessel and tell them by my order to take you back. When you get home, report to the palace.
The palace?
I seem to recall an opening for a junior apprentice quartermaster.
Sounds important.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Quartermaster work is quite important. So, as I was saying, money, it might not buy happiness, but it solves a lot of problems.
Oh, desperate youths and foolish dreams. What glory to the nameless dead.
Yeah, so where's the quartermaster? Are you...
The man of Mycenae can't win forever!
No, it's just...
Maybe one of you lot will be the first to defeat...
So, where exactly is the guy? Near me.
Achilles.
So, this guy.
Yes, what is it?
I'd like to see your dock reports.
Hey!
So what if you do? You have no authority.
It's important. The safety of Mycenae is at stake.
You're a king and you've proven your innocence. I can't just ignore the rules for you. What exactly is it you want to know?
There are black tongues on Mycenae. I want to know how they got here.
Black tongues? Impossible.
Must have arrived here on one of these boats.
We record every arrival, and we'd have certainly made note of a black tongue, I assure you. No, we did not register any such passengers. The dock reports would tell you as much.
See them?
The reports are given to Captain Akikios at the end of each day. And if you've met Captain Akikios, you know he won't release them unless you had approval from the entire Senate.
Okay.
I wouldn't hold your breath. Athena herself would appear on Mycenae before that would ever happen.
No help here, it seems.
I'm sorry. I cannot help you obtain those reports. But I can tell you, I've seen nothing that would suggest a threat to Mycenae. And I inspect every ship that comes to port.
The man of Mycenae
Very well,
can't win forever.
Let's hope you're right.
Maybe one of you lot will be the first to defeat Achilles.
Yeah, I almost defeated him.
Fame,
but
fortune,
it was
women.
declared a draw.
Patrick treats his fighters
So
like
now
kings.
let's go to speak with someone in the markets to ask about her son. So where exactly? Yeah, I probably need to go this way. Yeah. So, person I need to talk with is somewhere over here.
Welcome, sir. Looking for anything in particular?
You're Hippia, mother of Origin?
Oh, don't tell me you're here to collect more of his debts. Or are you one of his so-called friends? Why don't you leave my boy alone? It's because of scoundrels like you he's in this trouble with the stork.
Okay, so keep her talking.
Perhaps I could speak to the stork on your son's behalf. Happen to know where he is?
Who? Origin? He went to Hermes' shrine to make a devotion. Praise the messenger, it better work too. It's the last of our coin.
I meant the stork.
The stork? How would I know? My business may be struggling, but at least it's honest. My boy's the one who got mixed up with that rogue. But he's through with all that now. Absolutely, completely through. He went to Hermes' shrine, a changed man. Oh, you should have seen his face this morning when I gave him the money. So devout and honest.
I hope the devotion will turn your fortune. Good day, Hippia.
Probably not. We need to go to the shrine of Hermes. Yeah. Probably the stork is hiding somewhere near the shrine. And her son Origin probably just gave that money to the stork. Okay, so yeah, he's gambling. Probably.
Woo! That's right, boys. Origin's coin is good, and I'm taking all comers.
Origin, son of Hippia.
Who's asking?
My name's Jason. I've spoken to your mother.
Good for you. I've spoken to her too. Now, you here to play or chat about my relatives?
Origin, the stork wants to see you.
I bet he does. I owe him more than I can remember. I'll go see him once I win it back.
I don't believe you. Where will you meet him?
Why, at his Wait a moment. No. I'm not as dumb as that, am I?
Good sir, we'll be very discreet. Your name won't come up.
Here's some news for you. You're a speaking satyr.
And?
You don't think people haven't already noticed us talking?
Your mother thinks you're here making a devotion to Hermes. She might like to know the truth.
All right. Tell you what. We'll play for it. A game of wits.
So...
If you win, I'll tell you what you want to know.
And if I lose?
Then I won't. Oh, and you'll go back to dear old Mom and tell her you saw me making a devotion here.
Okay.
How do I know you'll keep your word?
I live by Hermes' fortune. The way I see it, he sent you here to determine my fate. Win or lose, I'll follow through. Here's how it'll work. I pick the game, and you choose who plays first. That way, it's fair.
Hope you're feeling lucky, boy. What's the game?
The game's a simple one, as old as the hills. It's called 11. We'll each take turns playing a number between 1 and 4. Each time a number's played, it's added to the total. Whoever hits exactly 11 wins. If you play to a number over 11, you lose. Simple, isn't it? So tell me, do you want to play first or second?
Okay, so first to get to 11 wins, and let's see. I think it's possible to win either way, so I'll play second. Between 1 and 4, so
I'll play second. You first, Orator.
Then let's begin and see whose wit is sharper. To start, I'll play 2. That means the total is 2. Your turn.
So, if I play, for example, 3, the total is 5. Well, if I play 4, then the total is 6, and at most he can play. Yeah, if I play 4, I win.
I play 4.
And so the total is 6. I play 1. That brings the total to 7. Your turn.
Yeah. So now, if I play 4, I win.
I play 4, which makes 11.
8, 9, 10, 11. Great.
Yeah.
Judging by your looks, I figured this for an easy win.
Time to pay up.
The stork operates out of the slums. He's got a little rag stand set up there. He's an Egyptian, calls himself Khufu. But be discreet. If you even hint that I told you, I'm as good as dead.
We'll say nothing. You did the right thing.
Oh.
I've made worse wagers before, I think. Now leave me be, would you?
Yeah, Master Gambler. So where's the stork? In the slums, but where is it? Oh, it's right nearby. How are you, this stork?
Welcome, good sir. The Khufu offers finest rags and tallow in all Greece.
I've no interest in either. But what does the stork have for sale?
So, you've learned my little secret. Was it Origin who told you?
He's not to blame.
Origin is in no danger. I forgive his debts. I'm actually pleased he sent you here. I think we can help each other. But first, what can the stork do for you?
There are black tongues on Mycenae. Have you heard anything?
Rumors, whispers in the streets.
Where do you get your information from?
Khufu cares for many boys.
That sounds wrong.
You'd be surprised how easily a child can slip by unnoticed where important people talk. Other rumors too. Honorable Patroclus speaks with Ionians in private. I wonder what about.
Those mercenaries fight in the arena. What's so strange about that?
I hear Patroclus offered a contract to an Ionian champion named Dokkan.
The champions of Ionia are guarded jealously by their war chiefs. They do not leave their homeland.
Stranger still, only one man has entered the tournament. Who do you think it is?
The Ionian champion.
Correct. Dokkan is unopposed. Not even Achilles has agreed to fight.
I can't believe one champion, even an Ionian, would scare off all competition, including Achilles.
May I suggest you put that question to Patroclus?
Okay.
Now, you have been given something of value, yes? I would expect something of value in return.
Yeah, actually, he has a point.
What is it you want?
I could care less if the Ionian wins or loses. Business goes on. But if there's only one fighter, we don't have a tournament. No tournament, no gambling. No gambling, no business for Khufu. You could convince Achilles to enter the tournament. He respects you.
Why? So you can turn a profit from your gambling business?
Think on this. If Achilles wins, Mycenae will proudly accept the rule of a native son. If Dokkan wins, there will be civil war.
I hate to agree with him, but he's right, Jason.
Very well. We'll go speak to Patroclus and Achilles. Something doesn't add up here.
Humble gratitude. Khufu keep little spies work hard. If Khufu learn more, little spy come to you.
Okay. Also, I've noticed that they've got a drawing made by someone, and it looks like us. It also says Jason there. People want us dead. Okay, but I guess this is a good moment to finish the episode, and I hope I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!